No room to swing a cat is an idiomatic expression used to describe a very small, cramped, or crowded space. When someone says there is no room to swing a cat, they mean that an area is so limited in size that there is hardly any space to move around comfortably. The phrase is often used humorously or exaggeratively to emphasize how tight or restricted a space feels. The origin of this expression is often misunderstood because it sounds unusual and sometimes harsh. Contrary to what the phrase may suggest, it does not refer to swinging an actual animal. Many historians believe the expression may have originated from naval or maritime traditions, possibly relating to the cat o' nine tails, a whip historically used for punishment on ships. The whip required space to be used properly, and if the area was too small, there would be no room to swing a cat. Over time, the phrase evolved into a general description of confined spaces. In everyday conversation, people use the phrase to describe small apartments, crowded rooms, or tightly packed workplaces. For example, someone living in a very small studio apartment might jokingly say there is no room to swing a cat when describing their living conditions. The expression helps create a vivid and memorable image that quickly communicates the limited space available. The phrase is also commonly used when describing temporary or unexpected situations. Travelers staying in small hotel rooms, workers assigned to cramped office spaces, or individuals attending crowded events might use the expression to highlight their discomfort or lack of personal space. In such contexts, the phrase adds humor and relatability to the description of inconvenience. Beyond physical space, the expression can sometimes be used metaphorically to describe limitations in time, resources, or opportunities. For instance, someone might use it to suggest that there is not enough flexibility or freedom in a schedule or project. Although the primary meaning refers to physical space, the metaphorical usage reflects broader feelings of restriction or confinement in various situations. Understanding idiomatic expressions like this helps improve communication and cultural awareness. The literal meaning of the phrase may confuse language learners or listeners unfamiliar with English idioms. Recognizing that the phrase simply describes tight or crowded spaces allows individuals to interpret and use it correctly in conversation. It also demonstrates how language often uses creative and imaginative comparisons to express everyday experiences. In conclusion, no room to swing a cat is an expressive idiom that describes extremely small or cramped spaces. The phrase reflects how language uses vivid imagery to communicate limitations in space or comfort, helping speakers humorously and effectively describe crowded or restricted environments.